Hi everyone, I'm so excited to be introducing you to one of my clients, Francesca de Valance. Such a beautiful name, all the way from Brisbane, Australia today. I've been working with Francesca ever since I met her in Paris last year, which we were just talking about. So, Francesca, why don't you introduce yourself and share with everybody what you do?
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Francesca de Valens. I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm an international speaker and a coach, and I'm the founder of I Heart Songwriting Club. So I help singer-songwriters inspire their way to living their wildest creative dreams, having a successful music career they love. And when they work with me, they overcome obstacles that trap them from writing amazing songs, from getting on stages and sharing those songs with their fans, and from recording and releasing their music, and actually give them a crystal clear path to actually help them live their wildest creative dreams, and like not just any day, but living them now.
Every day of their lives, and there's nobody better to help them do that than you, because that's what you're doing, right?
It's absolutely what I'm doing. I travel around the world and I make my music. I get up on stages, I record my music, and I release music, and I get to speak about that too and help others do the same thing for themselves.
Brilliant. And the speaking part, I know you've been singing, but the way your business has changed in the last few months since we started working together, you weren't necessarily speaking about what you were doing, right? You were more like doing gigs and singing, and you had your online I Heart Songwriting Club, which everybody should check out. We'll put a link here so people can see it. But how has speaking changed your business now? Because this has been a new like angle for you.
Totally. So I was always running workshops. So, it was kind of like the big thing that I would do would be run a workshop and get everybody to pay lots of money to come to a workshop, right? And that would be kind of like the way that I could sort of chunk making a bigger income for the business so that I could do things with that income. Like pay myself, which is always something really great to do when you can do that. But what Mario has helped me do is actually get in front of bigger audiences and maybe not charge money to do that, but be able to give them really amazing content and really share things and give them basically leave them wanting more and how they can be a part of more. And so getting in front of rooms around the world has been something that I've done for the last 7 months.
Tell us some of the cities you've been speaking in.
I've spoken in Paris, I've spoken in Ireland, I've spoken in many cities in Australia, and I have lots of really exciting global speaking opportunities on the horizon.
Awesome. And we met in Paris, right? So
We
we
did.
met at first of all, we met at a networking event. Yes.
Yes.
That you sung at, that I was just like, oh my God, that's amazing. And then I held an event in Paris. I did a free talk like what I've taught you to do, which is kind of ironic as well. Where I was celebrating a really high revenue month for me when I was in Paris last year. And that was when we started working together, right? It was shortly after that.
Yeah, it was August we started working together.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And tell me, what were some of the problems that you had around about that time that we started working together, Francesca?
This is so funny. I think that I already knew that I needed to do something different. So I had actually quit my teaching job before I left to come to Paris. So I quit and I just came to Paris for a month. It was actually the second time I was there in a month. Over the last 6 months. And I was just like, I'm just going to live off my savings and try to make my business work when I went home. But I'd never really been full time in this particular business, not been full time as a musician, not been full time in I Heart Songwriting Club. And I met Maura and I was like, this is really inspiring. I love traveling. I want to be helping people. And so, where I was at was like, I need a new direction. And I really want to get results. And I know I need help because I really had no idea what I was doing, except I knew that I was 100% committed to getting the results, but I just needed some help to get there. So I think, that was the place I was at. I was sick of, having to be tied to a job that, even though it was my own job that I created for myself, I didn't want to be doing that activity. It wasn't my wildest dreams. And I also didn't want to be showing up to the same place every day. Like that is actually not my thing.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
really not my thing.
Boring.
Yeah, and also like the capacity of who I could be in that job wasn't 100% me. I felt like, even again, it was still my business, but I felt like I was only being half or a quarter of myself and not really being my powerful self. So this was really like I already had stepped into this space of the complete mystery and unknown, that I knew that I was going to do something really awesome. But I just wanted help doing it, really, to be honest.
I know it's so much more fun not doing it on your own. And tell
But
me,
I also only had enough money to live for 6 months without having to go back and finding another job. And that would be like the worst thing, is to go trying to figure it out on my own for 6 months and realize I haven't made any extra money. I can't pay myself. I've spent my savings and I have to go back to doing the job that I didn't really want to do.
And quite the opposite has happened now, because now you're quite clear on how you can make extra income, right?
Yeah.
And you're very true.
Yeah.
So what would you say has been the biggest breakthrough for you over the last 6 months?
Over the last 6 months, I truly think like my mindset has completely changed by doing the work. Like I feel so much more unlimited, and the things that I used to get emotional and like stressed out about just don't really faze me. Or if they do, I kind of acknowledge it in that moment and sort of say, this challenges me. Now I want to work through that, and and it's like, whatever the challenge is, I want to see it for what it is so I can work through it. And I think that's a huge breakthrough, because now I can actually then just choose anything I want to do and then just go and set out to do it and achieve it.
Brilliant. And what would you say is now possible for you as a result of everything that you've learned over the last 6 months?
I mean, Moira, it's anything's possible. Like, and I know that sounds pretty esoteric, but it's possible for me to have a career where I can pay myself from my business. It's possible that I can help singer-songwriters all around the world to be having the careers that they want, and also helping them make money for their business if they actually got, other avenues that they can actually bring to other skill sets that they can bring to be making profit from their music business. What is possible is that I could be in any city in the world and speak at conferences around this, because I am an expert around community and songwriting and creative development and artistic development for songwriters. I can be doing that on stages around the world and be actually transporting my business with me, so I can still be helping songwriters and making an income as I go. So anything is possible. It's possible that I could have a 7-figure business, and I see that being possible now.
Oh, that's so amazing. I'm so proud. But I just love how you're changing things for singer-songwriters as well. Like I see and hear some of the results that you're having with singer-songwriters. They're just like, just not progressing because it's renowned to have no money and there's no real support there. But what you're doing is really changing the course of people's lives, like literally going to help make their dreams come true and make it be that they can actually make a living from it as well. I'm so proud of what you're doing. I love it.
Thanks, Moira. I'm really, really like ridiculously overwhelmed with the results that my clients get to when they do the work, and how it makes them feel. That part, how it makes them feel, and the ripple effect from that on people in their lives, and when they tell me, someone saw me doing this amazing thing, and only 6 months ago I wasn't doing anything like that, and now what that makes possible for the people in their world, like the ripple effect of me saying yes makes, gets other people saying yes and gets other people saying yes, and oh my God, we just have this amazing community of humans that we all interact with, that just really go for the thing that they want to be doing the most. I mean, life is so short, right?
It really is. Too short not to be saying yes to your dreams every day. I love it. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'm sure you've inspired everybody who's watched, and I can't wait to see what's next for you and see how far you can take this business. I love working with you, and I'm just so grateful for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Moira. I absolutely love working with you too.
Thank you.